good day, guys. It's your boy JJ Money. So today's class is gonna be awesome, or today's video, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna be sharing with you a plan that I'm actually on, and this plan is so good. It gives you clarity on your trading. It's about Forex, not binary. So I'll be making more videos on Forex and explaining to you my method. And this method is taking $1,000 to $1 million. Now, this is not all of those kind of things you see. This is very important. So before I did this, I make sure that I tested my strategy on 10 hour, and I had about 50% win rate. Then I decided to use 6 hour, and I had about 85 to 90% win rate. And that's actually made me to say, okay, I'm going to be using this plan for this purpose. And if you like to learn this strategy I use, it's not going to be free. Most of the things I've been sharing on this channel has been free, but this particular strategy is not going to be free because it's worth about 3K that I learned of for about 4 to 5 different mentors. I came up with one or two. It's not expensive. Okay, so it's if you want to learn that, just chat me up and all of that. But you can use the existing strategies I've shared on this, and also you can use your own strategy to on this. And yeah, you can use your own existing strategy. Okay, and yeah. So first thing first, you need $1,000 to this. You can start with lesser, but for this purpose, I'm using $1,000. You're going to split your $1,000 into two accounts. One is going to be for flipping accounts. So you can see flipping account, and the other is going to be like a recovery account. And this recovery account is going to be like you're going to copy the trades from the flipping to the recovery. So you're going to be trading them together or use a copiers. There are several copiers online. So as you trade, you're going to be copying it to the flipping account. Now, let me just explain the flipping account quickly here. Now, with the $500 you have on the flipping account, let's say, for example, plan one, you have $1,000, you split it into two. One goes to your flipping and one goes to recovery. So you're risking $20. So what I mean by this six is that, let's say you have 50, you're risking $20, and your target is 6 hour. You achieve a win, which is $120. Now, with $120, you're gonna for this flipping account, you roll over the whole $120. Okay, for 6 hour targets, you make 720, and you roll over the 720 also for a 6 hour target, which is gonna give you 4,300, which is this. I wrote 4,000 because I added the 300 in case you had losses and all of that. So I just added 4,000. But if you had, so now what I mean by 4x is that this means that you can, I'll post all of this right up. You can read it through, but I'm just explaining the write up so that when you're reading it, you understand what I'm trying to say on the video. So with this, what this 4x means is that you will do plan one up to 4 times before you move to plan two, which is going to give you, once you have 16, $17,000, you move to plan two. Now for plan two, you're going to increase your capital to $2,000, split it into two, 1,000. Now you're going to start with a $50 risk and do the same stuff. And yeah, people will say it's not certain that you're going to be winning all the time. Yes, it's not certain you're going to win three trades in a row all the time, right? But the times you win three trades in a row, you make cool money. You make like up to like 200x your capital or 200x your risk. Okay. Now this is where the recovery account comes in. You don't For the recovery account, you're not um rolling over. You're just risking 5% of your capital. Now with 5% of a capital, you are compounding it. So let's calculate the result of an account with $500 risking 5% of your capital. Target blah 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 6 hour win. Now let's assuming you did not win the whole you didn't have consecutive wins of three trades in a row. You won one, lost one, you had win like out of 20 trades, you win one, lost one, win one, lost one. Let's assume you lost $500 for this plan one because you're having win one, lose one, win one, lose one. But in the recovery account, see what will happen. Now, in the recovery account, as you're taking those trades, you won first trade, the first 6 hour. but you lost the second six. But in the recovery account, this is what is gonna happen. Now you want to win one, risking 5%, which is about $25. Now $25 times six is gonna give you $150, right? Now your new balance is gonna be 620. Yeah, 650, sorry. Now trade number two, let's assume you had a loss. Yes, your balance is gonna be 600. Trade number three, you had a win. So you can see there's no three wins in a row. You're just winning one, lose one, win one, lose one. On the we just assume we lost the $500. But what the recovery account is going to do for you is this: until you can see you won this one, capital increase to 800, the loss is 720. Trade number five, you won second, third trade, capital increase to 900. You lost it, capital increase reduces to 940. Like that, up to like 10 wins and 10 losses. You can see it's going to give you $4,100, which is cool. And you've lost only $500 here. You lost the whole 500 last year because you couldn't achieve consecutively three trades in a row for 20 times. So, but your recovery account is going to give you $4,000 because you won some trades, you lost some trade, you won some trade. So with that, you start all over again. Start all over again. Withdraw $3,000 to yourself. Keep it. Use it to do whatever you wish to do. Start all over again with 500 here, 500 back here. So now you can understand that this plan is very bulletproof. So, but you just need to ensure that your strategy is strong. And my strategy is so perfect. So if you like to learn, just chat me up and I'm going to teach you. And I'm not sure it's something you've seen. It's not something I'm not sure you've seen any of this. It's grace of God that made me to achieve this information. Okay, so now look at let's just assume you had four times win 16K. On this capital you started with $50, which is this $50 times six rollover times another six rollover is going to give you 10K. So now on $50 risk of 1,000, you're going to be making how much? You're going to be making $10,000 on each one rollover. But on the recovery account, it's going to be this. So let's assume in $500 gave you 4,000. So let's say 4,132 divided by 500. So how many? So this is 8.2. So now let's times it with 1,000, $1,000. So you make 8K. So assuming you lost in plan two, you'll be making $8,000. So you restart. So the same thing continues. Say 8.27, 8.2. So the same stuff in plan three, you achieve, you continue. So you can see this is a long time. Before you move to plan two, you have to win at least four times also, which is 40K. So you have enough capital. Then you start with plan three. Your capital you need for plan three is 4K. Out of 40K, you just you move 4K from it, apart from the 8K you already have from the recovery account. So which is so good. So on plan three, you're risking you're gonna be starting with 2,000 capital, risking $100, and it's gonna give you every consecutive three wins in a row gives you $21,000 with $100. Why the recovery account? If let's say you lost in plan three with $2,000, um total capital is 4K, you still make 16K. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So you can see recovery account is helping you to recover losing of flipping. So you always be in profit as long as you have a very good strategy. And with what I'm going to teach you, if you want to learn, it's not something you're going to like enjoy, and something you would at least make this money. So in plan four, this is where it gets interesting. Now, before you move to plan four, make sure you have to win at least five times in plan three, which will give you about $100,000 at least. So with that, because in plan four, you're just going to start with 20K straight up. So removing 20K from 100K, which you still have about 80K plus 16K profit. So close to 100k profit with you, and you still have about 40k here, you still have about 16k here. So you're withdrawing along the way while you're building your capital and you're compounding. So this way is a long time, short time growth. Now in plan 4, you have a capital of 20k, and you split it the same way. I'll post all of this on the description. Make sure you subscribe on the channel. Make sure you like the video, and make sure you join the Telegram channel also, and share these videos for people who like this plan. Now for plan 4, now this plan doesn't require time. It doesn't require for it to be time based. You can achieve it maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 months, 3 months, depending on how many trades you get, how successful are your trade. So it's not time based. It's growth based. Okay. So on plan 4, you have a capital of 20k, split half, blah blah blah. Now you're gonna be starting with 500 per risk, and with this is where it get interesting, bro, guys. $500, you're making 100k per flipping, and with this, so imagine you lost the whole 10k for the flipping account, but on the recovery account, this is what you make 80k back. All right, you make about $80,000 profits back if you had 10 wins and 10 losses. So it's not bad. So you still make money. You just start all over again for plan 4. Now before you move to plan 5, you have to win at least 10 times, which is going to be $1 million, because from here you're going to go to plan 5, and with plan 5 the capital is going to be 40k. Removing 40k from $1 million is split it into half, and it's going to be 20k, 20k, and your capital is going to be 1000, and 1000 in 6 places is going to be 120k. So sometimes I see why some people risk about 20k, 5k for like just 10k. So with $1000, win 6 times in a row. Even if you just win, for example, $1000, you win first trade, 6k, you win second trade. 36k is cool, right? It's not bad. You can decide to take that out, or you can decide to go all in again, and yeah, 200k. So $1000 on every win, every 3 consecutive win gives you 200k. You do this for 10 times also, it's gonna be 2.2 million dollars plus. All right, it's gonna be 2 million. It's gonna be like, yeah, 2.1 million. And for these 40k, let's assuming you lost the whole trade on flipping, but you won 10 trades to recover your accounts, you're still going to make $300,000. All right, so you start all over again in plan 5. So you can see it is so nice, but you make sure your strategy is working. That's for this to work, your strategy must be must be good. I'm not saying my strategy is holy grail, but you have some losses, but you have a plan. Like it makes you know what you're doing. It makes you not trading anyhow. It makes you have a good plan. All right. So now for plan 6, the plan 6 is where you can stop here. This is where I say, like, this is where it becomes crazier. So this is your capital is gonna be 200k. Your capital is gonna be $200,000, because you already made 2 million, you already made 1 million, blah blah blah. So to remove 200k for your business is not an issue, which is about 10%. So you start with 200k, 100k to the one of the account, 100k to the other account. So this should be like 20k, not um yeah, 160k, no bad. Now for this place, $100,000 times 8.2, it's gonna give you like 800k. So it's 800k, which is not bad. That's for recovery account. But now for this part, plan 6 is where I call it the millions plan. Now the capital is 200k, split it into single account and half into flipping account. 100k, your risk is going to be 5k. See this, 5,000, you won first trade. On your single account, you'll be winning like 30k on every time you win. And you roll over the 30k, you win 100k, 180k, and you roll over the 180k, $1 million. So on every consecutive winning, you're already making 1 million. Now, before you get to all these points, of course, from this, the reason why I said you do this 4 times, because for you to achieve this, you would have for you to have 3 trades in a row to win. That means three times four, about 12 trades. So you will need, of course, you have some losing trades in between. So you can have about 20 trades or even 30 trades, you know, on this same plan in on plan one only. And having 20 trades or 30 trades in plan one, and you're able to still achieve the goal, you are building your confidence, you're building your psychology already. So when you get to plan two, even if it's going to take you another 10, 20, 30 trades, you're also being built your strategy, your psychology, your emotions, and all of that. So you already know that this is your plan, you already know your goal. When you get to this point, it's not going to be different from all of this because you have built your emotions and psychology all over to get to this bulletproof part. And this place gets interesting. Imagine making 1 million dollars every time you have a consecutive 3 trades in a row, which is crazy. You can do any other. Of course, from here, this is already getting crazier. From here, you can do crazier stuff, to buy whatever you wish to buy, invest in multiple countries around the world, and do whatever you wish to do, help people around the world, and all of that. So, trading can give you that dream you want, but you have to put the work, you have to learn. And thank you all. This is the plan. So I'm going to be posting this. Check the description below and read it yourself, or join the Telegram channel to get more information, and also chat me up to learn this. Thank you all, and have a blessed and beautiful time, and happy profits.